Hello, can you hear me? Oh, we are live. I was waiting for it to do a countdown and it didn't. There it goes. Awesome. Yay. All right, I'm going to make you a moderator over here, Jeannie, if I can. And if you just do something for me and type a comment on YouTube, I will add you as a moderator. Hello, hello, bubbly blonde thrifter. I can already tell my laptop is. Oh, and it already says you are a moderator. So winning. So now we'll just hang out and see who shows up. Um, I did post this on a couple of. Hi, Carol Johnson. Hi, Lillian. I hope you're there too. We've got Jeannie. Jeannie is our moderator today, and she's going to do the bit ending. I'm so glad you made it. So if you are watching the replay, which is after we are live, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and then make a comment. Tell us what your favorite thing to see was, because I'm telling you right now, I sometimes watch YouTube. No, I don't watch YouTube. I listen to YouTube lives and sales while I'm driving from Omaha to Iowa. So I'm not going to lie. I do that. Hi, Victoria. How are you? I hope awesome. I was feeling like a little out of sorts because I decided, oh, I need to brush my teeth. So I ran and brushed my teeth. And then I spilled toothpaste all over my shirt. That was lovely. Yeah, it's the little things. And I'm in the basement. And so I opened up all the windows. It's kind of a ominous kind of day here. It's looks like it's going to storm, but it's not. And Zenny has a dog's eye view right out of, it's like at garden level. And so she was barking early. So hopefully she won't be doing that. We can only hope. I am good, Victoria. It is awesome that you are here. Are you working on any crafty projects? And Carol, how did everything go? Have you got your Etsy shop up and running yet? Whoa, look at that. Now, Jeannie, one thing that's happening is that we have a lag. So, hi, Mama. Jeannie, Peony Lane Photo Art is mom. And just our simple life. Are you on the road? Are you traveling or are you home? I'm interested to hear. So, what a lag is, just so you guys know, especially when we get into bidding live and you're bidding on something just like at a live auction, you'll want to make sure that you, oh, that's awesome, Carol. Everybody who's watching Lily Rose Blue, I believe that's the same name as your shop on Etsy if you want to check it out. You'll want to refresh often. And so I will say this a couple times before we get into our live bidding, because we have a lot of people who have never bid on auctions. We have some people who have never bid in an online on a social platform. So what that means is, let's see if I can do this the correct way. Probably not, because I'm going to be backwards. I think it's this way. In the corner of your screen, if you're on an iPad or an iPhone, and I think maybe even on YouTube, I've got YouTube open over here. I don't know where it's on my laptop, but there is an X. That means you're Xing out of it. You are totally going away from my live sale and then come back in. So open it up just like go back to your history or go back to my page, whatever it is, and pop back on. And that will refresh everything. The other thing that you want to remember is that if you don't know if you're at the current part of this live sale, at the very bottom, if you're watching on an iPad or a phone, which is the best place for you to bid too, it's the quickest. You're going to be able to bid faster, get those just in cases in, which I'll talk about in a minute. There's a red line at the very bottom of this video, right down here. You want it to be at the very end, closest to where the comments are. If it is, then you are at the very correct place. The other most important thing about watching a live video is at the very top of your chat. You'll see, and I can't do it because I can't grab over there, but at the very top, you'll see live chat, but right below it, it may say top chat. You don't want to be there. What you want to do is go over just a little bit to, I'm totally backwards, to the right. And there are like 3 little lines with dots on it. Click on that and then click live chat. And it will change that top chat to live chat. And you will be good to go. You'll have the most current information. Hey, Dale, I'm so glad you made it. Hi, Laura. So that way you're always at the very most current place that we are in our live bidding. And those are some of the things that we can't help it. YouTube does what it does. Your Wi-Fi might lag, my Wi-Fi might lag, and Jeannie is here to kind of help moderate all of that. But just know, it's okay. So if there's something you want to bid on, don't choose that time to back out and refresh. Do it when I'm visiting about something or I'm showing something you're not going to bid on, and then come back in. So that's my first tip of the day. Hi, Patricia. I am so excited you made it. First time. We're going to have fun today, and we're making it really easy because what I realized last time is that so many of you, are the nicest subscribers I've ever met. Like if one person put a bid in, no one else wanted to bid against them. But this is like playing bunco or playing poker, have a little fun with it. Bid against each other. It's fine. And we're going to have a good time. But we're going to do a lot of quick claims for 2 reasons. Number 1, I want you guys to get some goodies. And number 2, I need to clear all this out so that I can have another sale. And I know you can't see this behind me. I don't know which way it is. But the next sale that we do is going to be a little golden book sale. And I have got some real treasures that are hard to find, some very rare ones, but I have some others that are junk journal worthy, but for book collectors, we're going to have a lot. And I said this on a video that won't air for a while. I did 4 videos today. I have 49 little golden books that will be on the docket for the next sale. So somebody needs to buy them up. Okay, awesome. Awesome question. And here's what you do. So let's talk about how to bid. So there's a couple of ways that you can bid. Number 1, when we do a quick claim, that means I'm not starting bids at $5 and then you put, I want it for $8, $9, $10. So a quick claim simply means, let's just say the first thing that we're going to sell today. So I'm selling this lot of Whitman books. So I'm going to give you a price. I'll show you all of the, details of this item. Then I will give you a number. And when I say that number, the first person that puts that number in is the winning bidder for this lot of 4 Whitman books. And I don't have any Rand McNally. I have Rand McNally's. If you want to see those on future sales, I got your back, girl. So that's a quick claim. Then we have live bidding. So let me just say this. Okay, we'll just do this cute little thing that has nothing to do with junk journaling whatsoever, but I think she's precious and it's time to, we're going to sell her today. So this little cute pilgrim girl, let's just say that we started a bid I started the bid at $10 and you really, really want this. So you put in a bid at 10. All you type in is the number 10. Then somebody else, let's just say Dale really, really wants it. So she puts in $12 and it keeps going, 14, 16, 17, whatever. Even numbers. That's all there is to it. And then I will do a countdown. And that countdown is just 15 to 0, at which time Jeannie will say bid, or I'll say bid end. Jeannie will type in bid end. The person who has the highest bid wins. But I want you guys to play around with something called just in case. And that means that when I start my bid end, Jeannie can tell you a story about that at some point when we're live together. So only when I start my bid end, when I start at 15, that is your opportunity to say, just in case that last bid that I put in isn't going to kick it into what I want, and I really want blue pilgrim girl, I'm going to put a bid in for $40. So I know I'm safe. So if my bid was 20, but I really want it, and I'm the only person that puts in a just in case, I get that adorable little piece for $20 because I didn't have anybody put a just in case against me. Now, what you need to remember is if you put a just in case, think about what your highest bid is you really want to pay. It's what my mother told me from the day that we went to our first auction. I didn't necessarily listen for a while because I'd get so excited. But if you put in a bid, let's say everybody's bidding and the bidding was at $50 and you said, I can't live without this precious little piece and I want it for 100. Know that you could actually have to pay 100 if somebody else puts a just in case in as well. So let's just say that Victoria puts in a bid of $90, but you had put in a just in case. Victoria put in a just in case of $90. You put one in at 100. You're going to get that for $91. So a just in case can turn into a bid. Does that help? I hope. We'll put her back. Okay. So let's see. Jeannie, am I missing anything? We talked about just in cases. The only thing we're doing today are quick claims. That means I'm going to give you a price. I'm going to talk about the item and I'm going to give you a number. The first person that puts that number in wins. And then we're going to do some live bidding where you can do exactly what I just said. I start the bid and then you start putting in just the number of the amount that you want. And then we'll do a countdown. So there you have it. That's all there is to it. So let's go ahead and get started. And Jeannie, we're gonna try this. And if you guys don't like it, you can tell me. But last time we didn't do this. And I think it might be helpful for you to be able to see both me doing this, so you can see the book, and right here as I flip through it. So if you don't like that and it's driving you crazy, just tell Jeannie. Okay. I'm trying to figure out who's typing. Meet the Shrods. Let's go. Because it's not me. So we have a lot of 4 Whitman Telltale books. These, I would say, are worthy of junk journaling. They're not in pristine condition, but they are really cute. So we have the 3 Little Pigs. It's got some damage here. And the pages, Jeannie, if you want to flip, you can just leave it flip back. I'll kind of use this, are really, really good. Like, there's no writing that I remember. Super, super cute. These are a little more rare. So leave that one there. The second is Little Red Riding Hood, which this is from, let me see. This is from 1971. The Three Little Pigs is from 1959, and is a little more rare. But this one is the cover, both the spine and the cover, or and the inside, are in really good shape. Hi, Laura. But look at how nice they are inside. And I don't know if you guys watch a lot of my tutorials, you know that it is very easy for you to pull those apart and use the entire, oops, that didn't, and use the entire book within your journal. So this one I love. And I don't know, I feel like somebody I know had this, or maybe my great grandma and grandpa had it at their house, but it's called Once I Had a Monster. And this one has some writing in it, as you can see, because they were probably freaked out that there was a monster. So they were, talking it through. But most of the pages are really, really nice. So we got that one. It's super cute. And this is one of my favorites. I'm giving this up. Like, I usually don't. Anything that has to do with kitty cats, I usually keep. But this one is going to another good home. Again, the spine, not in good shape. Okay, then if you want to tear it apart and put it into a journal, it's very, hey, Lori, very easy to do. And inside, look at that. A little chickie, I don't know, parakeet and a puppy. But again, the pages are beautiful. So we are going to, Jeannie, do this as a quick claim. And what we will do is I'll just keep talking and I will tell you for all 4 books, this is a total of $10. Now, here's what's cool about this. Well, it depends if you order more things. I may even do, like, if you order things that are, now just wait, don't bid yet. I'm going to tell you. If you order a bunch of books and then you order some things that aren't books, I believe it to be true, and I will try my hardest to ship all the books media mail because it is extremely inexpensive. And then we can, bundle up the rest of your items in another package. So just so you know. So we're going to start the quick claim at $10 for all 4 of these. A Special Pet was from 1968. And Once I Had a Monster is the year that Jeannie and I were born, 1969. All of the innards, except for that one cover, are in excellent shape. And the first person to type the number 6 gets them all. And I think media mail right now is maybe $4. So, well, I suppose it might depend on weight, but so we will give you a little time. I don't know. What was your favorite book? I'm just looking through comments to see if I missed anybody. Lori, are you still on vacay? I can't wait to hear about how it went. Wait a minute. It's the 3rd. So you're either home or coming home. Okay, we'll give it a couple more seconds. If we see no interest, that is okay. Well, enjoy your last night. And I feel honored that you're spending your vacation evening with me. Tell the hubby I said hi. All right, so you're getting all of these in the bundle. So you don't have to choose. You get all 4 of them. All you have to do is put in the number 6 and it is yours. So I'm going to move on to the next one. Jeannie will watch the comments, and if somebody wants all of these lovelies, just put in the number 6 and she will take care of it. Now, the next one I'm going to show you, this is another quick claim. And I have a lot of these, but I thought, okay, let's just not go crazy. I'm taking these out because they're in a protective thing, a seal. So I have some photographs and postcards from various states all across the country, all across the world, actually. And so I thought I would just start out by putting little packs together. There are 3 packs to choose from tonight. One is Alaska, one is Colorado, and one is Florida. There are 8 items in each one. And I'm going to put these down so you guys can see them. I only know that these are from, the pictures are from, well, either they say on the back or they came from some kind of auction or estate that was an Alaska trip or a Florida trip or something. But these are really cool. And, Dave and I have a dream someday that, look at those polar bears. Oh, see. I remember in Peoria, Illinois, we stayed at a hotel that had, I think, a polar bear. It was kind of scary. We were little. But they're really fun if you do a travel journal, if you're going somewhere. And what's going to happen with these are they are choice. So the first 3 people that put in a number, I mean, everybody can put in a number. But these are old photographs and postcards from the 3 states that I have. And if you guys have states that you want me to bring in the next auctions, type that in, and then Jeannie and I will keep track of that, because I do really have almost every state, every country. But these are just, they're all vintage, and vintage from, I would say the newest I probably have, maybe 2000, but probably way before that. Where's this one? Oh, this is Florida. The Bates Motel. Why is that in here? Oh, Universal. I was like, so there's some Universal ones. There's some of these they were written from or postmarked from Florida. Here's Key West. But I just think these are wonderful. This is from, oh, this is newer. This is from 2010 from Florida. Walt Disney, another Key West. This is from 1967. Wow. But every time that I get old postcards, then I go through and put them all in the state, because I kind of got a lot of wanderlust and I like to travel. These are the hardest for me to get rid of. I'm going to tell you right now. This is Colorado, because I could use every one of these in my journals. This is from Crystal River, Colorado, and this is from 1960. Well, let's just say it's from 1960 something. I can't read it. This is from Estes. This looks a little newer. I think it says 18. But I do have some older ones. Garden of the Gods, 72. Mount Albert. This one's not written on. Sorry for that glare. I have a new little filming arm for this. This one's cool. It's not written on, but it's from, well, it was written on from 1954. Look at that. Sunday at 6:45, because you need to know these things. All right, so we've got 3 of them. We've got Colorado, Florida, and Alaska. Now, I'm not gonna put these back down because there's too much of a glare. So I am going to start this bid. They are $4, which is a fantastic deal for postcards and photos. It is choice. Now you can choose to take all 3. You can take 1, 2, whatever you choose. But we are going to start the countdown, and the first person or persons that put in the number 21 get their choices. So the first person that goes in with 21 gets their choice, and then we'll go to the next one and the next one and the next one. I am surprised my mom is not bidding on Colorado. All right, so that is helpful, Carol. When you put in your number 21 and you know what state you want, that's helpful. So thank you for doing that. All right. So I am going to go ahead. I'm going to just keep the auction moving. If more of you are interested in Florida or Colorado, then you let us know in the comments. Just put 21 in the state you want, and the first person that does that is the winner. Okay, so help me out here. And I'm going to put these down. So I sold a lot of bundles on Etsy, and I had 3 that I had not yet posted on Etsy, and I just decided, you know what, we're going to do it live. There's a lot of people that don't have the resources to get the kind of vintage fabric that I do. By the way, if I just went to my grandmother's house, I could get lots of vintage fabric. Not all of this is vintage, but there are huge bundles, and these bundles are, where's my about 6 by 7.5, and they're about 2.5 inches high. They're full. This one would be really good for fall journals, for Christmas journals. It's all in greens. I bundled them all together. There's some felt, there's some cotton. There's always in every single one of them a plain so that you can put them in the inside of your journals. You can certainly sew with them. So there's a green bundle. There is a blue bundle, and this bundle is way bigger. I must have had more blue. This is almost 3.5 inches, about the same width. But there's some old pieces. Most of it, I mean, there's a lot of yardage when you look at this. These packs were not ones that were already cut into squares, except for I think this one that was felt, and this is kitty cats. And then there's a huge amount of just solid fabric. And the last one is the yellow, which I did think about keeping to put into our shabby chic bundles, but I didn't. Now this has, I don't know how many yards, but it's a lot of yards of this yellow fabric. By the way, if you dye fabric, this would be a great opportunity. It does not have as many of I think this piece right here is a piece of, well, let's just take it out. I think it might be like a partially made, it is. It's a partially made doll outfit. But I'm like, hey, that's awesome. And it's vintage, so we need to have it in there. But there's just some really neat colors. So if you're just getting started in junk journaling and you don't have the supplies, this is the way to go. So, okay, Dale. Might not do it. Do you need me to do it? Okay, let me see. Tell me if I'm doing okay, Dale. Okay, we've got the butterflies. Gosh. We've got that print. This is the partially made doll clothes fabric. This feels like it is flannel. We got some duckies for Easter, and then this is that huge bundle. And this is almost like, where's my mother? I don't know. It's heavy. It's some kind of fabric. It's some kind of fabric that it makes great journal, like to cover little golden books before you're going to decorate them if you don't want to use the cover and that kind of thing. Very, very heavy. Same as this. Okay, let's see. Same as the blue. Gosh, I can't think of what that's called. This is all flannel, and it was cut. Some of it's not, some of it is. This is a polka dot. Who doesn't love duck cloth? That's it, Dale. Thank you. This is different from this. It's a little more thinner cotton. There's some denim. There's some little checks. There's this one. This one's pretty. This one kind of feels sort of flannel-ish. This one's more like a Hawaiian print. This one's a floral, another like Swiss dot without the dots that are, raised. And then this is more of a vintage. You can tell this is more vintage because it's a little more, not as soft. And then this one, let's see. These, I think, were cut. No, maybe not. Oh, this is a bundle of, I think this might be all sewn together. I would say I would classify these as being 80s fabrics. Can you guys see that okay? Yeah. And then this is a minty green. I hope it's showing up like it is. This is like a Christmassy color. This is a kind of a medium. There's a lot of stuff with the green in here. This is kind of a cool, like brushed plaid, and it's got kind of a cool texture. This is just plain, more polka dots. Ooh, we have some camo. That's cool. But I just can't keep all of this. I don't need it, and it needs to be gifted to somebody. This is felt, which would have been awesome today on the project I worked on my video. This has a huge floral print, which I think would be awesome for like a tropical journal or a beachy kind of journal. And then again, there's a big piece. This is more cotton. So those are the three. Now, what did I say? Did I tell you? They are $4. So you can pick 1, 2, 3, all of them. I would be extremely happy. They're a quick claim choice for $4. And all you have to do is type in, look at this. Like, you're getting yards and yards of fabric that you could not buy at Hobby Lobby for $4 a bundle. That's like years worth of junk journaling right there. Or, making doll clothes or whatever other crafts you like to do. So the first person that puts in the number 7 can take their choice. You can take 1, 2, 3, whatever you choose. So I'm going to put these lovelies on the shelf. And okay, so we see Miss Dale. I just get excited that I get to send you another package. Dale, let us know which ones you want. And then if somebody else wants another, if somebody else wants to put in the number 7, if Dale doesn't take them all, then you're welcome to do that too. Jeannie will watch. Just Dale, type in the color bundles you want. If you want 1, 2, 3, or all of them, it doesn't matter. And I was waiting because you get our first giveaway. Look at these cute little cutie patooties. Maybe you can make something. Make yourself a Halloween costume next year out of this little vintage. What did she say? She said yellow and blue. Yeah, yellow was the giveaway. So yellow and blue. We still have green. So, all right, let me move these over here. Congratulations, Dale. That's exciting. Now I can't wait to watch your channel and see. By the way, if you don't know, Dale does have a channel, so go follow her. Okay, now this one's kind of close to my heart. So, how many of you have heard of Kitchen Clatter magazines? I don't know. I know my mom is there. She's not talking, but she needs to be typing. I do not know if this was like through the entire country. I don't know if Kitchen Clatter was everywhere. But what I do know is my grandmother had a Kitchen Clatter cookbook that went missing for many, many years after she had passed and we had moved around. Well, it went to Colorado with me. Many years later, they came back. And these, I found them and I was like, oh my gosh. she used to write in them and put little notes and things. But these are from, let me see, between 1946 and 1973. There is a bundle of 10. And I am telling you, you've got to read them because they're just phenomenal. Now, are they in the best of shape? No. I mean, somebody probably had them in their kitchen. They might have spilled vanilla right there. I don't know. Some of them don't have their spines, but there are 10 of them. They've got advertisements. They've got, I mean, look at that. There's just something you can do with all of these. This one is from 1946. And this one, the cover is missing, but look at her. It looks like grandma's teaching that little girl how to do something. It reminds me of being little. I get like kind of emotional about it. A letter from Bermuda. I mean, these are just phenomenal. And you know, if you are kind of like me and nostalgic, you, of course, you probably can't scan these and then sell journals, but you can scan away and make copies for your own personal journals. Look at that. Yeah, they are super cool, Jeannie. I'm assuming you're commenting on my behalf. Look at that little baby. Letter from a basket. But I did go through all of these and read them, and they're just so fun. You know, if you watch my channel, you know, we make a lot of ephemera from these, a lot. So does, I've seen Dale do it, as well as Lori. But these are just, this is from November 1969, the year we were born, Jeannie. I can't believe I'm saying that in the YouTube world because I'm still 29. But look, recipes. Different turkey casserole. Molded ginger ale salad. I know, right? Oh. Pumpkin grit bread. There's some good recipes in here, man. The vicious cycle. And what to do about it. Kitchen clutter, no calorie sweetener, because that's going to solve all your problems. Oh, this is awesome. And this is 1967. Look at those glasses. And I hope they're saying, young man, you too can learn how to cook and bake just like all the rest of us. My kids, actually, all 4 of the kids know how to cook really well. Okay, so we've got 10 of them. Look at that. 10 of them, and this is a quick claim again for $9. So if you put in the number 11, you are getting quite a deal. These are from 1946 to 1973. And you're all spring chickens. Dale, I've seen you. You're beautiful, and you probably look younger than Jeannie and I. What did I just say? Okay, girl, they're yours. Oh wait. Okay, it was $9, but if you have to put in the number 11. Yes, see, it was you're right, Mom. It was a radio show. Do you think that it started in Iowa? That would be amazing. Okay, Jeannie, can you block that? We don't need any sex bots tonight. I mean, I'm sorry. They must have heard something about the Kitchen Clatter magazine that excited them, but they need to go away. Thank you. That happens, by the way. So just ignore it. Pretend you didn't see anything. Okay, so Jeannie, correct me if I'm wrong. Dale at Not Too Shabby Chic put in the number 11. Laura, wait, the starting bid or the quick claim number, a dollar amount was $9. Just put in the number that I say when we do a quick claim. I'm sorry, kid. I have no voice. Well, you know, there's people who would probably be happy if I didn't have a voice. Number one being my husband sometimes. Okay. So those are going to Miss Dale. Okay, the next one, if you need advertising pieces. Oh, you guys are so sweet to each other. You guys work it out and you let me know. You just make my heart happy. Um, okay. So this was, I'm gonna tell you, I had been to, like, I got all teary eyed over that. Gee, many Christmas, Angela. This is a lot of 50 plus. Yes, you're right, Jeannie. They are the sweetest group ever. This is why I love being a part of it. Um, when I first started junk journaling, and I used to like find things that I liked, whether it was, gosh, I mean, I'd have binders full of fashions and, decorating things. And I had a lot of old advertisements. So much like these, someone like me had went through and saved tons and tons of ads. Now, let me tell you, just so it's easier, because I'll give you the how much these are going to be for this entire everything that you see is yours. So the entire pack of 50 plus pages is $8. Now, when I give you a number, then put that number in. Okay. Just remember $8. So there's the Christmas ones. And I know some of this is going to be hard, but they took care of these. Like they put them in. There's an old Coke ad, and you know what this came off of, a National Geographic. If you guys get National Geographic, I don't buy National Geographics, but a lot of people bought them specifically for their advertisements and the Coke ads. So a lot of times when you buy them, you'll see that there is no back to them. Look at the Morton Salt Rain Girl. She's so cute. Is this okay? Is this working for you that I'm like looking at you and I'm flipping? I don't know. Tab Cola. If I remember, I had Tab Cola once. Oh, look at that. Oh goodness. I know she's not on here, probably Susie. Hey Barbie, you can absolutely anybody can bid. If you need help or you don't know what you're doing, it's fine. That we're all learning and we're all here together. So oh, Jeannie, on the banners, can you pop up the banner about what they need to do if they win? I didn't even think about that. It was the one thing I forgot. And I will talk about it in just a second. But it's a plethora of diversity in what we've got. This is from the Brimfield flea market, and this is old. This is not like 2000s. This is not from Flea Market Flip or whatever that show is my mom and I love to watch. But it is the same Brimfield flea market, but back before Laura was on it. So it's just full. So I'm just going to keep flipping through. Look at that cheese. Before they called it charcuterie. Oh my gosh. Who went to Spain? My aunt Anne went to Spain and brought me, what are those called? Canasta? Yeah, those clicky things. I had those. I wonder what happened to those. If my mom's watching, she'll probably say, they're still in the attic where you left them. But these are just fun. And, like I said, the majority of these are all from one estate. They really, I don't know why they kept them. For some reason, just like I did, they found love in these. But this entire pack of 50 plus pieces, perfect for somebody who's new to journaling or just doesn't want to go shopping for all this stuff, like I did, is going to start at $8. Now, I'm going to keep flipping through this, and the first person that puts in the number, I probably better get this right, 29 is the winner chicken Bora Bora dinner. How some of these got upside down, I don't know, because I'm kind of Union Carbide. Barbie is the winner. Hey, Barbie, I don't know if you subscribe yet because I haven't seen any comments, but tell us, are you like new to journaling? Are you a lover of just old history? What brings you? I'm so excited to have you, and I'm sure everybody else is. 1957. Barbie, it is yours. I'm going to leave the rest, and I'm not going to tell you what's in there. I'm just going to leave it so you have some surprises. Oh, and Barbie has a giveaway. Now, Barbie, I don't know. If you're into patterns and such, but Sewing Susan, her little sewing kit is here, and there are a bunch of both the tissue and the patterns, and those are coming to you, Miss Barbie. So thank you for bidding. Barbie's going after it. Let's see, what do we have next? Okay, this is the first one, so I'm counting on you, girls. This is, yes, this is a starting bid. This is not a quick claim, so this is the first time we're doing something different. So it is Thanksgiving. What did I do with it? Oh, dear heavens. Okay, let me just look for a second. Oh, right here in front of me. Okay. Now, don't judge. It is Thanksgiving. And while this may not be the Mayflower, it is called, and it says at the bottom, where is that at? The Clipper Carol. So, Carol, you might need this. Carol Ann. I'm sorry. The Clipper Carol Ann tin. Now, this is going to start at $10. So, but wait, there's more. Starting bid is $10, but inside I have to use my body. I know, isn't that tin cool? This is the one that I must have got at an auction that rolled around in the back of my trunk, and I was like, oh, I didn't see that. But look inside. Now, the starting bid is 10, so here's what this means before I open it. You guys just bid. If you want it, you bid. The starting bid is 10, and if you want it for 10, put in 10. And if somebody else wants it for 11, type in the number 11, and you just keep going until I do a bid end. When I do the bid end, I'll count from 15 to 0, and Jeannie will put in bid end, and then you go. So there, Dale is starting off for $10, and you know what? She doesn't even know what's inside. See, she doesn't. Starting bid at 10 with Dale, so looking for 11. Oh, there are 16 vintage bobbins in various states of array. Some are blank, some are itsy bitsy. Now, if you watched my videos where I made dangles and I'm doing Sewing Notion Sunday, you know you need this in your life so that you can do some of these things. And we're doing some Christmas stuff too. I know you can't see me totally because I keep moving, but they are beautiful. I scored these at an antique store. I might have paid a little bit too much for them, but I didn't care because the lady I bought them for is the sweetest lady ever. And she was the lady that was taking the nap while I was shopping. But look at that. A lot of them have, there's 16 of this is one of my favorites. Okay, 13, looking for 14. I don't know. There's something about this tin, though, that's just the Clipper Carol Ann. So I'm like, okay, there's no way I'm ever going to use all of these spools. So I think I might have said bobbins. I meant spools. So this is just a tin of love. And I think, for me, a couple of things. If junk journaling isn't your thing and decorating is, which is mine, I mean, I had it on display. This works great. It works great for a riser. It works great on your displays on a shelf. You know, you could turn this into many a thing. Wouldn't it be cool to make a journal out of this? Circle journal. Yes. But, and the same thing with these. Like if you're wanting to display things, one of the things that you can do if you're not a junk journaler, I use wire and I put the wire in here and then I make a little loop at the top and I put postcards in it. Or I know, Barbie, wouldn't that be cool? Jill wants me to be quiet. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I love that you're bidding against each other. That makes me so happy because last week you were just like, okay, we're not doing, you know, we're just going to be sweet. So with that, we're going to go ahead and count it down. Jeannie, I think I saw the last bid is 13, looking for 14 or more, and I'm going to start counting down. This is your opportunity when I start doing that you can put a just in case. So if you really want it, put in the most that you would want to pay for it. And that kind of is your protection if somebody continues to bid, knowing that can turn into a real bid. So counting it down, Jeannie, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. Now, okay, so Dale, you had a just in case of 17, but you did not need it because I believe your last bid was 13. So it is yours for $13. Am I right, Jeannie? And Jeannie, if you don't know, she is commenting as Meet the Shroud. So just so you know, it's not me. I can't do that great. Thank you. Okay. Wow, you guys are awesome. Okay. Now this is, I don't know. I'm kitschy and I get all sentimental, and Jeannie knows it, my mom knows it, but this was again hard for me to part with. And it might not be something that you would use for a junk journal. However, who remembers Betsy Clark? I remember my mom had this tiny little book, and I don't know if it was about babies or if it was about marriage or if it was just about friendship. I don't know. But she had one, and I loved those little girls. So I found this at an auction. Actually, I found this at an auction, and they weren't going to sell it by itself. And I was like, oh gosh. So I bought all kinds of other stuff that I did not need because I wanted this so bad. But I do need to let it go. I have a lot of Betsy Clark books. This is a letter holder, which I think in your craft room would be adorable. By your door, in your office. It's, if you are like us and from the 70s, it says, letters or smiles across the miles. It is plastic. It does not, Hallmark made these. Hallmark had they must have had an agreement with them. There is some sticky on the back that I did not try to remove. This was not from a sticker. This was from an auction. So this might have been the original sticker. I'm just leaving it. Jeannie, if you don't mind hitting that banner that says what they need to do if they win, it should be the first one. That would be awesome. So this is going to be a quick claim. And I'm going to be sad when I see it go. Christina, I missed you. I didn't know that you were here. Thank you. This is going to be a quick claim. So we're back to, I'm going to give you a price and I'm going to give you a number. You put in the number, not the price. So this is going to be $6. I know. And the first person that puts in the number 9 wins. And then you have to send me a picture of how you display it because this is like pretty special. I loved your thrift haul today, Christina. That was awesome. Okay, I'm going to put this down. I'm not going to be sad if it doesn't get sold. I'm just telling you right now. But Jeannie will watch, and she will let me know if somebody purchases that item. Let's see. Oh, I don't know. I mean, might not be the audience, but this is my example, and I want to sell my Napco Wear Pilgrim Girl because if she doesn't get sold, she is going. I have turkeys right now in my tiered tray that my mom gave me, and I think she needs to join the turkeys. So she can stay if she wants. But Napco Wear, she is does not have her original sticker, but I can guarantee she is Napco Wear. She has no cracks, no repairs. She of course has. Let's see if I can do it under here better. I mean, she has little chips in her original. She has a couple little chips on her little edgies, but you can't see them from the front. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm going to just keep her. She is beautiful. There is a little boy that goes with her, and he was at the thrift shop. This was not one of those thrift shops that you would say, oh, okay, his head fell off, so let's just buy it, because it was not cheap. So I just took her home. I split he and her up. But this is going to be a starting bid at $10. I think she is so cute. And you know what? Here's what's interesting. This is lace. But wouldn't she just be cute on it? Like I said, on a tiered tray, in the middle, a centerpiece with a bunch of Bountiful Harvest items. I think she's gorgeous. And like I said, she's not damaged at, to a point where she's got a little wear. Where is that? On this side. There you go. She's got a little wear right there. She's got a tiny bit. Those are highlights in her hair. And then the ones where she does have little chips are just back here, but I think it works better if I show it up here. See that? Anyway, she is adorable. And yes. So starting bid is $10. If I don't see anyone, we should name her. What should we name her? Because she's going to end up going with the turkeys upstairs. If no one claims her. So we shall set her aside. But if anybody is interested, just give a shout out to Jeannie and we'll figure it out from there. She's going to go over with the Homeco Angels, which I'm not selling tonight, but they'll be up for sale. There's a threesome of them. They're cuter than cute. All right, what's next? Oh, these. Polly Pilgrim, I like that. I just wish the boy Pilgrim didn't have his head cut off. Okay, these are kind of rare. They're called pocketbooks. Now, I thought I measured them in advance, but apparently I didn't. Oh, yes, I did. They're 6 3/4 by 4.5. Now, these may be something that you might not want to cut up because they're worth quite a bit of money. You can Google them, but there are two. Number 1 is Mall Flanders, and that is from 1951, which I was surprised that it was that valuable, but it was the pocketbooks that were a valuable asset. 1952 is Sonnets, Songs, and Poems, and they are beautiful. I love the end papers, the beginning. The pages are perfect. This one, both this one and the other one are collector's edition, which I think is why they go online for so much money. But we are going to start this bid at $18 for choice. And there's a reason for it, because if you're a collector and you're not someone who wants to cut up a, I mean, they're stunning. And if you are a junk journaler who just wants beautiful items on your shelf, I mean, it is amazing. The spines are gorgeous, and I like on my bookshelves just to have some pretty. Maud Flanders is probably, but the two of them look so gorgeous together. I have the hiccups. What's wrong with me? She actually is worth more than the sonnets, which I should have read this. I don't know. But I was like, I just want to be careful. The pages are in beautiful shape. They have a list of all the illustrations. I had the common vanity of my sex. What? I began to see the danger I was in. Now I'm curious. Maud Flanders. Oh, she's learning who she is. She looked in a mirror, apparently, for the first time in the 50s. I don't know. But I don't know. And this was, I believe, issued in England, because they talk about either pounds or something like that. I remember seeing. Maybe this is a little racy kind of book. But anyway, $18 for choice. If you are interested, and I don't see any interest, so I'm going to put these back. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, I've got another great. You're just learning or just getting into junk journaling. I have some fun stuff. Now, I don't want to waste all your time going through 100 pieces of ephemera. I have done this on my channel. You guys know, if you've received my bundles before, they are awesome. I don't hold back. I've got some vintage ledger. I have some modern things. I just threw these extras in here just recently. These are pieces from the Planner Society. I got some of those I wanted you to have, because you know what? If you're watching my videos and you're doing things along with me, I want you to have some of these things. But the rest, and there's more, but I'm just going to show you this. There is vintage from old books. There's old, these are cardboard photographs. They're sign language cards. There's a whole bunch. It's kind of gotten a little bit messy. Oh, quick claim. This is $19. And there is, by the way, there will be more stuff coming in here, because I got some more things that I just didn't put in it. There's envelopes. There's time cards. There's vintage greeting cards. There's more vintage pages. Ooh, there's an entire, gosh, I didn't know I put that in there. There's an entire pocket ledger. Let's look at it. Ooh, look at that. And it's blank. Is there any writing? Ooh. Farm journal. Totally loving it. There's some old, authentic book pages, bingo cards, napkins, recipe cards. I mean, I know there's way over 100 things. I stopped counting at 100 and I was like, somebody's getting a deal. But I do have a couple other surprises that might have to, oh yeah, there's tickets. This is from one of my recent finds that I added. This is a promissory note. And I have a few more things like that. So, number 19. If you are new, oh goodness, losing stuff. If you are new to journaling and want to get started, I have curated kind of a fun thing. There's fabric. Oop, this came off of the side of the page. It is $19. This is for number 14. So the first person that puts in number 14 is the winner. Now, if you also want one of these and you're not the winner and you put in number 14, I can make it happen. So, did I say 14? Yeah. So $19 for number 14. Barbie, you looks like you are the winner. Dale, if you want one, just let me know and I will get you one as well. So thank you. Okay, so I better write that down because I only have one over there and I might forget. So Dale and Barbie. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate it. You're not going to be disappointed. It's pretty fun. I get some good goodies in there. Okay, are you ready for this? This is a starting bid, and it is higher, so be prepared, but it is worth it. And I tell you this because it is something that there's no reason that you can't copy all the pages. If you want to make digitals, if you have an Etsy shop, you can totally do this. This is an Oxford notebook. I would tell you that the inside, let's see if I can show you, which is the best way to show you. This page is, I'll show it on. That page is awesome. But can you see, it is rusted at the spine. I did not try to open it. This page is really cool. Wait, this page, no. This page is really cool as well. But here's what's neat about it. Now, we are starting this at $20. You guys can start putting your bids in anytime that you want. I am telling you that what you're seeing is beautiful vintage pages. And I thought I knew. Oh, 1930s. This is from the 1930s. So, okay, please note that, Jeannie, I think I have another pocket ledger and I will look for it. Well, I know I have another one. I just need to find it. This is stunning. These pages would make great digitals. I just love it. But the cool part about it is that the writing changes. So you know that people have, I'm sorry for that shadow on here. You know that it has changed hands. There is a lot that is like in the middle that's not used. And then there's all of this in the back that's then used again. So I don't know. I just think it is amazing. And it's from, the 30s. So this is from 1929. Well, I don't know. What did they do? Work backwards? Maybe they did. But like I said, this is rusty and this is rusty. If somebody knows how to fix that, it would be awesome. So I see Dale at $20. So let's go ahead and count it down. 15, 20, or 15, 20. I'm reading this. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, there's a lot of people who didn't pledge any money. There was somebody who pledged initially $15 but paid $30. So they went above and beyond. But this is a pledge book. I don't know for what. It looks like it is yours, Miss Dale, and you got it for $20. You're building up quite. I'm just going to get so excited to send you your gifts. Okay. Next thing. Now, these are handmade by me, and I have not put any of these in the shop yet because I was like, we got to do some handmade stuff. I think I have two. Oh, I do. I have a journal that I'm going to be selling today. And I lost my footstool. But these are going to be choice, and I think these are a quick claim. I made them a quick claim because this is what they're going to go on Etsy as. So why shouldn't you have them at the same price once but I still haven't done it yet. So these are the pearls. There are 3 stick pins on this adorable Sherwin-Williams card. $12 for choice, and I'll give you a number in a second if I can find it. Oh yeah, these are the red, which I love for Christmas. I didn't plan it that way, but I tried to do something where there was some gold, some silver, some, I didn't want them all to be the same color. These are the turquoise. I'll put them up here too. Oh, that's better. Look how pretty. And some of them have dangles. I really enjoy making these. I don't know if Lori's still here, but I know she was making some safety pins while she was on vacation. But this is one of those things. It's just like you can sit there, you can enjoy yourself, watch TV, and make them and be creative. These may be my favorite. And they're clear, all clear. I think like Cinderella. Okay, so Laura, I'm following you. So the number is going to be number 1, but I already got you, Laura, because I'm following. So these are the 4. We've got clear, we've got pearl, and there's 4 choices. So you can pick 1, 2, 3, 4, as many as you want. The number to put in is number 1. Oh, Christina, honey, I got more. Just come back for the next sale. I've got so many. So, okay, Laura wants the clear. And so if anybody else wants one of these sets, we've got the blue, we've got the red, and we've got the pearl with the kind of blingy. Let me put them up here. Just put in the number 1. Jeannie's got your back. And we'll figure it out afterwards. But Laura, you got the clear. And if you want others, you can say that. Okay. We are through page 1. Now, what I did today, just so you know, is I did 19 different things. Remember last time I did like 35, and I was like, there's no way I'm ever going to get through these. But I do have some of the things that didn't sell. Oh, wait. Did anybody buy? Oh, no, we haven't got there yet. Some of the things that didn't sell last time, I didn't do a recap because I was like, my first time, I was all nervous. So I will bring those back for recap. And I have one of them that if you purchase one of these items coming up, you may be the recipient of one of those as well. So what is next, Miss Jeannie? It's this is number 13 in our bids. What? Angela, maybe write things that you can understand. 6 books, 2 envelopes. Oh. Okay, I don't know. This is called, my kids were like, Mom. I'm like, no, honey, this did not mean the same thing. It's called the Midget Subtle Salesman. It was called that because these were tiny books, and the Midget Sales Book Bundle has 2 really cool envelopes. Now, let me put these down here. I would say She's Not So Subtle. Oh, how to refresh. Okay, let's take a time out for a second. Couple things. To refresh, let's talk about that first. If you're watching on a iPad or an iPhone, there should be an X in the corner. X out of it. Don't do it yet until I finish telling you how. X out of it, come directly back in to the live. And then make sure that on the right hand side where the comments are coming up at the very top, it will say live chat. But if it says top chat below it, you need to go over to the right, click on those little lines, and hit live chat. So you know that you're right at the very, very most current space. And then the other way that you can tell if you're not is if you hear me talking and you see a line across the bottom that's red. And if it isn't all the way as far as it can go towards the comments, then you probably need to refresh. So thank you, Dale, for bringing that up. Now, let's just talk a little bit about if you're the winning bidder. So if I have not sent to you before, well, either way, just send me an email. At Restoration Harmony, my email is right there. All I need is your real name. I know that sounds funny, but your YouTube name, so what you bid on here, your mailing address, where you want it mailed, and your PayPal email address. So if you use something different for PayPal, then let me know what that is. If you don't have PayPal, it's not a worry. Just say, I don't have PayPal. We will still send you the invoice, which is the safest way for us to do that through PayPal for you and for me. And you can just check out as a guest. No worries. So just make sure those are the things. We'll leave that up there so you guys can see it. All right. The midget, subtle salesman. I better move this. By the way, if you bought any of the postcards, this is how I display them often. And I also display them on, if you watched my video today, do you see that little, well, see a little magnet on here? I put my postcards on there. I had them on there the last sale. So you just take that off, you put your postcard there, and then stick it back on there, and now you have a display. Who knew? I still want my dad to make those hearts, but it hasn't happened yet. Okay, so these are from, apparently I didn't write them down, all from the 1950s. July 1950, 52, 57. Look at her. 51. And I don't know, like there's no men on these, so I don't understand. It was published by the Subtle Equipment Company, Lawrenceville, Illinois, as a messenger of good cheer and helpfulness of independent telephone men. So apparently men don't want to look at other men, so they just put scenes and oh, there we're at a football game. Okay, those were the days. But I think that the reason they were called the midget was because they were tiny. So just let's just go with that. But then so it's got sexy lady on the front, and then you've got Ancoseal, the cable for the last half of the century. But there's a lot of these things in here, like that's what I'm saying right here, right? This, copy it away, put it into Ephemera. Loving it. But there are a lot. And what did I say? This is a quick claim for all of the bundle of 6 books, 2 envelopes for $8. And the number is number 5. I think this would be cool to make just an entire journal out of every single one of these and like make a cover. Maybe like a guy's journal or a Father's Day journal. I don't know. I bet if you read a lot of this, us ladies would be like, are you serious? Oh, look at, here's some. I love this kind of stuff. So, all right, number 5, Barbie, it is yours. With no further ado. Okay, now I gotta find Barbie's stack over here. Adverts, freebie. There we go. Okay. Okay. So now, where are they? Where are they? Okay. We're going to do another choice. So these are a little more on the rarer side, but I'm not pricing them at the rarer side. So we have the Ten Commandments, Tommy and Timmy, and then this one called Mommy and Daddy. So we're going to start with this. Now, let me show you. Mommy and Daddy, I have never done a journal like this. If any of you have, tell me, where it's, you know, the cutout. But Mommy and Daddy is from 1966. I don't know. There's some possibilities. You know, I do think, I don't buy things that I don't think that I can make something out of, right? But I can't keep it all. So 1966 by Wonder Books. The images are just awesome. And like I said, I've never done a journal where it's actually the shape. I know a lot of people who have. I think it's oh Dale, let's see. Unfortunately, it could be. Are you on your phone or your iPad? Because if you are, that's way quicker than if you're on your computer. So a lot of times people want to watch so they can see the items on their computer. But when they bid on their phone or their iPad. So you can pull up this YouTube live on either one. So that might help. Oh, you're on your phone. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, I love you guys. Well, you know what? We can all work it out. You know, it's all fine. It's all fine. But I think this would be a really cool book. And then, you know, just take this out and make a spine and then, you know, maybe bind it with 3-ring binders. And then it would be cool to use like each one of these because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the back cover. So 3 in the middle and the back cover to make these like your signatures. So there's a signature here, here, and here. I don't know. I think it's awesome. Tommy and Timmy is kind of hard to find. This one is from 1951. Again, it's a Whitman book, but oh my gosh. I gotta show you. Like, I just want to start singing. In the jungle, the mighty jungle. I know, you all want to hear my singing. Oh, and these, I know you can't feel them, but they are felt or whatever. So is this. This is just a unique book. All of them have the little felt on them. This is one of my favorites. I love it. And then the 10 Commandments, which I think is just super cute. Gosh, this is worth quite a bit of money. I only know that because it has the number of the amount of money it's worth right up at the corner. Jeez. This is from 1953. And it's got all of the 10 Commandments, and the images are, I'll show you close up, but they're precious. So this is going to be a quick claim. It is also a choice. It is $6 for whichever book you want. And the number is 53. You can take 1, 2, 3 if you wish. Honor thy father and mother. Are my kids on? No. Landon's not even here. See, he's not honoring his mother. But the images are just gorgeous. Oh, this is an interesting way to depict. I don't get that. Oh, the days. Thou shalt not steal. We, Demi and I went to church the other day, and the pastor, who's really cool, was talking about they did the 10 Commandments in 9 weeks, and he's like, well, you know, if the Big 12 can do this or whatever. Awesome. Dale, just let us know which ones you like or if you want them all. And the commandment was, thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. And he was like, I did it. And he was talking about, and I thought, what a cool pastor to be able to say, I had reached my end, the end of all ends with my children, and they had really done something bad that kind of ruined the paint on his car. And I don't know if it was like silly string or whatever, but he said, oh my God. And so he talked about it, and I was like, see, pastors are human too. We all make mistakes. Sometimes I say naughty words that I probably shouldn't say. 10 Commandments and Mommy and Daddy. Okay. All right. We got one left, Tommy and Timmy. I think he is super, super cute. Jeannie, we're going to have a recap because I'm making these piles over here and I'm like, oh gosh, I hope I'm right. Okay, we still have Tommy and Timmy if anybody wants it. Barbie. I hope that you're following on the channel and that you're commenting because you're cracking me up. We can have some fun together. All right, this next one is the deal of the night. Wink, wink. Just saying. This is called Growth in Arithmetic. It is already rebound. Somebody has tried to save its day. I fell in love with it. I picked it up at I picked up in an antique store in Walnut, Iowa. And I was like, really? Am I going to pay that much for this book? But I couldn't help it because watch. Apparently this is grade 6, I'm assuming. Look at all of this. There's like all of this little, after kiss, they are died. Oh, dead. I don't know what that means. I don't know. But then they're doing arithmetic. They made a kite. I don't know. Somebody might not have been right. But anyway, it's a cool book. And it's written in the front. Like, I never really read all that. But this is what I loved. Is all of this. They were trying to figure it out. But look. These pages are amazing. And this is from 1952. It's one of those arithmetic books everybody has to have in their life. So this is going to be a quick claim. It is $6. And the first person to put in number 69 takes it home with them. This just has too many things that would be fun. I know, right? It is. And it's one of those things, again, you don't feel bad tearing it apart. You just rip out a page, but then you kind of want to take pictures of this and scan it because it's cool. Maybe not the front. That was a little disturbing, but all of these. And there's some, look at that with the horses. Horseback riding, $1 an hour. Very cute. All right, Miss Dale, and you get a giveaway. So you're also taking home today the Up, Up, and Away book, which we had last time, and nobody bid on it. So it's coming home with you, kid. So congratulations. That was my wink, wink. I know, winner, winner, chicken dinner. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 more items, and then we can decide if we want to go to the recap, and you guys can bid. The next item that we have is another handmade goodie. And if you watch the channel, you know this was my very first monochromatic journal that I made. I love it with all my heart, but I want somebody else to love it just as much as me. So this is going to be a starting bid of $25. I know. And those of you who sell journals are going to go, are you crazy? I know. But I want you to bid on it and I want you to enjoy it. And I want somebody who really loves it to get it. So if you've watched all the videos, you know how I did everything. But this is layers and layers of laces. We made some lace flowers. Everything in it is monochromatic. All creams, whites, beiges. What did I say? The starting bid. Sorry. Starts at 25. It measures. I didn't measure this. I measured it, but apparently I didn't. This is approximately 6 inches by 8.5 inches. It's one of the smaller journals that I've done, but oh my goodness, was this fun and a challenge because it's not easy to just do monochromatic. Lots and lots of wallpapers in there. There's, hand done papers. It looks like we have a bit of 53 from Laura. And oh wait, no, Laura wants. Oh, I thought you were bidding on the journal. You want Tommy and Timmy? Okay, let me move that over real quick, so I know. Thank you, Laura. I got you for. Okay, see, just pay attention to what you're doing, Angela, and let Jeannie handle the rest of it. And then we did some ruffles. There's lots of vintage writing. This is actually, I call it a hot dog sleeve. I don't know if it really is, but there's a great big journal card in there. This is deli paper with dictionary page under it. Yeah, like this took me a lot of thought. And I was like, oh, well, I haven't seen a lot of people do a monochromatic journal. I think I'll do one. Wow. But it was fun. It was a challenge. And that sometimes from a creative, this is a placemat. Sometimes from a creative perspective, we've got to do that. We've got to push ourselves a little hard and out of the box to just free ourselves so we can be creative. This was one of my favorites. This is truly a vintage. Where did this come from? I don't know, but it's fragile. But that's one of the pieces that we did together. It's yummy. And there's so much writing space on this. This is what I love. This is one of those that you take on vacation with you, that you take, put it in your car and keep it somewhere safe and, just add things and, just have fun with it. This is a vintage envelope. The next one I'm going to do, oh, and this is my phrase. So if you don't know me very well, if my kids were on here, they'd be like, oh, yes, Mom, we know. But I always say, be kind because everyone is fighting a hard battle. You don't know if that person that you see on the street that's not being very nice is going through something that you don't know about. So just choose to be kind to them, right? So I had to put that in there. This one. Yeah, this is cool because this is something that I use when I teach mindfulness. And I call this my I am. The I am sunshine. It's I am. But this is where you would write maybe I am up here and I am confident. I am brave. Whatever you need to tell yourself as kind of reinforcement to help yourself. I really did this journal as something that people could reflect and, just really connect with themselves because I think we all need to do that. I do mine in my art, so I paint a lot in my journal, so I don't necessarily write. Dave, on the other hand, that he would probably use this, honestly. Hell, no, he wouldn't. This one I turned into, this was the other side, and because it was so fragile of that bag, I made it into a tuck spot pocket. So I love this journal. I am going to do another monochromatic one in this for myself. But I think the next time I do one monochromatic for the channel, I think I'll do another color. Like I'm going to let you guys pick. So if you have a color that you want me to do a monochromatic theme on, you tell me and I'll do it. This one is just, it is chocked full of everything in there. This is all my wallpaper. Yeah, this was such fun. And the coolest part about this, just so you know, girls and boys, if your boys are there, where is it? This is Midori style. So there is a lot of room. I left a lot of room. So see, there's a lot of space that you can just add all your own stuff. All your own stuff. So with that, I think it's time to count it down. Jeannie, current bid is 30. I see 35 from Dale. And with that, we'll go ahead and start the countdown. Remember, this is where you can put in your just in case. So if you really, really, really want it, when I start counting down, just put your just in case. The current bid is 35, looking for 36 or more. And Jeannie, let's go. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, Carol, thank you. It really, besides the baby book journal that I'm doing currently, this was one of my favorites only because it was really a challenge. And yes. So let's see. Thanks, Mama. You have one of a kind creations. All right, Dale, it is coming to you, girl, for $35. Awesome. Yes. Thanks for being here, Mom. You need to pay attention because I have questions for you about stuff that happened in my past, and Jeannie and I don't know if they're really correct or not. So you need to answer them. Okay, this one. Do you like vintage cards? Because I do. And it's hard for me. I have, good Lord. Dale, do you see what's back here? Just saying that might be coming up. I'm saying. Okay. I love this set of cards. This is, I could not find, I don't think it's, I could not find a year on the cards, but this is either between 60s and 70s, I would say. This is when you would chime in, Mom. They're called Natural Beauty, and they say they were at 18 all occasion, excuse me, I have the hiccups again, folders reproduced from beautiful color photographs. There are 16 cards and envelopes. This is going to be a starting bid. I've never put a whole box of cards. I mean, vintage cards, a lot of times are just sold individually, but there was something about the box of them that I'm like, no, it has to be sold together. So let me show you what we got. We have, and now they all say something different. Some say get well sympathy. Remember, if you've watched my videos, you know how to convert a card. So there are Narcissus and Mixed Flowers, which I'm pretty sure those are snapdragons in back, which I love. There's a get well message. And it just says a sunshine card made in the USA, daisies and Alstra Maria. Good Lord. I didn't know I was going to have to do. There's another one. This is really Cineraria and Apple Blossoms. How about we just call them purple daisies and some white things? Hey, Woodland Inspired. But this whole thing, I think, would make an awesome journal. White carnations. Okay, thank you for giving that to me. Make it easy. Talisman roses. I just call it roses. But these are just, and they're thick. And this one, I don't know. I love like the vintage. I know they're not like big sellers or anything, but the vintage planters, the baby planters. This one just says baby and you. We'll call it a mouse or a bear with some daisies and carnations. There's some more, but this one is get well. There's more of those, we'll call them purple daisies. There's 4 of these, and I love these because that really tells you that these are probably from the 60s because of those ceramic ducks that are in there. Mallards and daisies. Made it for us easy again. This is starting at $20. And you get 16 cards and all the envelopes and the box, which, in my opinion, the box in itself with these inside of it would make an amazing journal. And if you want to follow along with our December daily, Floribunda. That reminds me of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And look, how I had a cat like that. Well, sort of. I had a Himalayan. I think that's a Persian. But I'm so glad that you made it, girl. Celeste didn't let us down. She came to hang out. So yes, it is starting at $20. I know that's high, but you get all of the 16 cards and their envelopes and the box and the lid to the box, which, in my opinion, you could turn this all into a boxed journal. So imagine. It opens, it hinges. Maybe I need to do one of these. If you guys have never done one before, maybe I need to show you guys how to make a hinged box journal. So there we go. I'm going to put this aside because I don't see any interest. I will bring it back for the recap if you're interested then. I know that's a little bit more expensive, but it is well worth it. The one thing that I'm finding is that vintage greeting cards, I'm seeing them sell for upwards of $20 for 2 to 3 cards. So, that's expensive. So what we've got now is, this is from the 19th. Well, no, I'm going to save this because this is more my era. Yeah, those hinged box journals are pretty cool. They're not as easy, but as soon as you figure out how to adjust the box and make the hinges, then you're golden. So this has some stains on it, but I love this book. And I think right now is the time. I need to probably do some more Christmas sales. This is Silent Night. It's from 1935. It is, I got stickies. Just a 6 and, is that 5/8? I don't know. Smidge over 6. I hope my dad's not listening to this. And 9.5. No, we're not going to bark. Demi must be home. Please excuse Zenny. Look at how gorgeous this is. Like, I can't even tell you. But it says the border illustrations with which each page of this volume is decorated is a tree scene of the snow-clad alpine heights of Oberndorf in Upper Austria, where the lovely Christmas hymn had its birth. Did you know that started in Austria? I did not. On the lower right is seen the quaint chapel where Pastor Moore served ably as shepherd of his flock. Adjoining the chapel and his manse where the words of Silent Night, Holy Night were written. The winding path leads to the rugged mountains. So it tells the story about the entire scene I mean, I'm not going to read it all to you, but it is awesome. And then it has words of appreciation. Then it has all of the songs. It has photos. It is really a cool book. Did I look this up in? I didn't do much research on this, but I know it's, it's quite a nice book. This might be one. So, again, I'm not going to be sad if these don't sell because I have a display. I don't cut these kind of books up. Bye, sweetie. Tammy, have a good night. I have an entire vintage Christmas, all vintage Christmas books or vintage books, or, well, I guess they are vintage from my growing up that are all Christmas. And my mom had given me this big, it looks like a Santa tote, and I keep them in there and then I display them. And this would be great to display. I would not cut this up, but that's just me. So that's the first one. Now, here's the one. I'm telling you, somebody give me an exact kind of era because I said 1960s and 70s. I could not find for the life of me a date on it, but wait till I show you. Okay. All of us pretty much are going to be like, we remember. So I feel like it might even be from the 50s, which was way before me. But it says it's time for a Christmas tea party. And it's a hard book. And then Ike the Clown makes friends. I'm not really a big fan of him. I know, Barbie. I know. Okay, so I should probably give you the starting bid. Starting bid starts at $14, and this is for choice. You can choose whichever one you want. Look at this. Like, is this not our lives? I mean, most of us are probably in this era. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I remember that little bug. That little squirrel is adorable. I can't even. Teddy rides the fire engine. Now he can go away. What shall we play with first? And look at the little rattle, little baby rattle. This is too much. And I just bid on a bunch of vintage toys like this. Can I just tell you that this one right here, probably from when we grew up, was almost $70. I was out at like 25. I'm like, I can't afford that. $70 for this little guy. Wow. Night, Christina. And then look at the puppy and the baby. All right. So starting bid, $14 choice. Did I say $14? Yeah, I did, didn't I? I didn't say 20, did I? Was I looking in the wrong spot? $14 for the choice. All right. So Laura, do you want to put in 14? I'm thinking she did. So just type in 14. Oh my gosh, who is here? Perfect, Laura. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Laura has a bid of 14 for choice. 14 or 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't forget your just in cases. You still have time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I see both Laura and Carol in at 14. Laura, you were first in. So you wanted Santa's toy bag, right? And then Carol, did you want Silent Night, Holy Night for 14, or were you hoping for Santa's toy bag? Just let us know in the comments. Oh my gosh, Sunny. Here's what I'm praying. I'm praying that Dave isn't here and that Ruby isn't here because I've got a very kind of compromised setup here and it could end up really badly. Like things could fall over. All right, Laura. Awesome, Carol. I'll put it in your stash so when we meet, I can bring it to you. Yay, ladies. Thank you. Okay, last thing of the night. Now, you probably saw this. I did some research. I'm not kidding you. I probably had this way underpriced, but we're going for it. My research is, oh no, what did I do with the piece of paper that told me all about these people? Oh, Lord have mercy. Did I throw in the garbage? I did so much research to get this information. I do know it is from the 40s, which I did not know that when I first got it. Oh, here. Maybe I have it on this piece that I threw in the garbage. I did. Yay, me. This is a scrapbook that I recently purchased. It was in a lot of scrapbooks. I did not know what this one was. The one that I wanted was the one that had all of the labels, the ones from I don't remember. It was a long time ago, but this was in there. I did look on eBay, and you don't even want to know what the prices are. It's ridiculous. But this was from World War II. It is a scrapbook. It is starting out at $25. Now, here's what I learned. This lady right here, I think, Norma, she did films from 1919, and thank you, Laura. I'm glad that you guys give me grace for crazy puppies. To 1942. She also, it's so silent films, but she also modeled. And I don't know if this was still her modeling career because she didn't have any money, but you can see little Shirley over here. Betty Grable, and this was from 1944 when she was in Pinup Girl. Ann Southern. I don't know who she is. Oh, yeah, I said $25 starting bid. Who else? Carol Landis. I looked her up. Oh, right here. Look, isn't she pretty? Now, this would be another one that I would not cut up. I would just keep it and say, this is just amazing. But she was an actress in the 1940s for 20th Century Fox. Oh, Joan Bennett. Look at her. And she was from 1940 to 1965. And of course, we got, what did they call him? I call him John Wayne, but the Duke, right? He's from Iowa. Greer. I don't know who this is. I can't read it, but doesn't he kind of look like, I don't know, somebody. He looks like somebody. I'm terrible. Oh, Greer Garson. I looked this guy up. I couldn't find him. Cary Grant is in here. Jimmy Dorsey. This is, whoever did this did it really well. Janet Blair. There's Cary Grant and Gregory Peck. Pretty babies. So, yeah, isn't he cute? This is my favorite. And I did look her up. It is Janet Blair. And this is from the movie from 1943, Something to Shout About. I find it interesting. This was World War II era. And maybe this is maybe somebody's spouse or parent or brother or sister was in the military and they were kind of capturing the history of what was going on while they were overseas. I don't know. I make up all kinds of stories. But Janet Blair, she was kind of popular. Peggy Lee. This is absolutely gorgeous, but I don't see any interest, so I am going to just move on. And I will show you what was, if you do, then let me know. But it may just stay in my collection, and that's okay too. So I do have a few things from the last sale, as well as, so we still have Um, we have the cards. Laura, is that for the scrapbook? Because it can go into your pile. Yay. Okay. So now we need to do a countdown. Because if anybody, she's been 25. So we're looking for 25 or more. So I will go ahead and begin a countdown. And by the way, this thing is huge. It is 12, I think it was 15 by 10 and a half. And I'm telling you, if you look this up, you're getting a great bargain. So let's go ahead and count it down. We're starting at 15, 14, 13. Don't forget your just in cases. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. And we'll wait for Ginny's bid end. So we had Laura in at 30. We had a just in case. And Laura's 40 came in before the bid end. Is that right? That's what I'm seeing. Am I seeing that correctly, Jeannie? I've got Laura at 30, Dale at 39, Laura at 40, bid end. Okay. So Laura, this is coming to you for $40. All right. Ladies, it makes me happy when I get to send you all kinds of goodies. So, Mom, are you still there? We'll see. So I do have this blank order book. It is old, but I have this. It does. Oh, there's writing in there. Somebody paid Harry a lot of money. So this is something that if anybody's interested, I can tell you a price. We still have not Alaska. That's going with Ohio. Florida and Colorado. We have the books. Yeah, honey, we just can't. There's nothing anybody can do about it. I mean, you just have to refresh. I try to take as long as I can when I'm doing my countdown, which is painful for me, but I know for you guys. We do have the 4 Whitmans. Mom, this is coming to you. So my mom is from Kansas, but this didn't sell in the last auction. It is from let's see, Kansas Book Dealers Association. It's a composition notebook. And so this is from Kansas. So, Mom, you're getting that. You better write in it or something. It's your Christmas gift. Don't forget it. What else did we have? Oh, we had last time, we had, the fraction game in its box. And we had the Ice Follies. So I'm not going to, for which ones, Barbie? Just tell me and I'll tell you. I got to look them back up. I am so glad that you guys are having fun and that we're doing this. And so I will do another one. Jeannie and I kind of talked about just once a month, but if I could pull myself together, I would do these more. I just have to organize everything and get everything. Ice Follies. Ice Follies. Those are each $15. But for you today, whoever, if you want them, they are yours for $12 a piece. They are cool. And no, I lied. $10. $10. So Ice Follies, if you want one, both, or either one, they're $10 a piece. Notebook and the yellow. Oh, notebook. Let me find the notebook and the yellow box. The yellow box is $6. This is cool. So if you want that, it is yours, Dale. And I'm doing this very different. I'm not even bidding. I'm like, if you want it, tell me. The order book. Where is it? $9, Dale, for this. Okay, so notebook and the yellow box, if you want it, the notebook is $9 and the yellow box is $6. And Mom, I got you for the Kansas book. And Barbie, oh wait. I thought Barbie said she wanted both, but maybe. Okay, Barbie, you tell me. So the only thing, okay, this is going into Dale's gift bag. Yes, you can see them. Okay, here we go. Shipsteads and Johnson. And this is the 24th edition. It was 50 cents to begin. And Ice Follies is 1960. One thing I do like about this new camera view is you can see both pages, which is nice. Look at this. This cracks me up. Scrub-a-dub-dub. I mean, this is literally like what would have given my ADD issues happiness while I was waiting for the show to start. I'm telling you. I do that at Lori Line. We go see Lori Line every year. This is the two-page spread of the whole thing. I don't know. I just think anybody that's into ice skating should have this. They're in perfect, pristine condition. Hi, Alice. And then it's got everybody that was in it. So that's the first one, Barbie. And then Holidays on Ice, 1961. And these are $10 each. I spoke wrong. Look at that. Oh, gosh, I know it's hard to see, but look at that. Hang tight with me, Alice. I'll get you a price on those. That's got the whole program. It is $10 for all of the Whitman books, and I will tell you the names in just 2 seconds, and then you get all four, all for one money. Okay, Barbie, you just let me know. I'll put them right over here, and then that's okay. Don't be sorry. Don't ever be sorry if you guys pass. That's the way it goes. It's absolutely okay. So Alice, we have the Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, Once I Had a Monster. Oh no, he didn't. And A Special Pet. And they're all in good shape. I would say all the pages are in great shape. Some of the covers, perfect for junk journaling. But you know, they have wear. This one has a great spine on it. There was one that had writing in it. This looks like no one ever even used it. Which Once I Had a Monster had words in it on the front and just on the front. But the pages are nice and thick, not written in. And then this one, which is my favorite, which it's coming out of the spine, but the pages are perfect. Great for junk journaling. If you guys are if you're interested, Alice, just you need to hire a truck. Well, hey, I can come and see you. I could just drive them down to you. You know what? That would be awesome, Dale. I already told Lori I was coming to visit. My best friend that I grew up with, that next door when I was little, and my mom and dad's best friends, lives in the same town as Lori. No joke, artichoke. I'm like, well, I'm planning a trip. I'm bringing my parents, and I'm coming to hang out with you to craft. So that was awesome. She's probably like, you're not hanging out with me. Okay, Barbie, I haven't heard from Alice. Alice, I'll tell you what, if you hop over on my channel, or send me an email at restorationharmony1@gmail.com if you do want the Whitman books after the sale is over, then I'll set you up with that. So I got Mom for the little ledger. I got Dale for the book and the cards. And if there's anything else that you see after, well, thank you, Miss Alice. Don't forget, by the way, if you get a chance, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. I don't know how to put that banner up on from my my laptop. Okay, Miss Alice. I just want to tell you all thank you, and thank you, like Barbie and Alice and all of you who are new that I haven't got to interact with. I hope this was fun for you. I hope it was something that you enjoyed. I honestly did. Jeannie, from the bottom of my heart, oh shoot, I have a present for you. And I can't run all the way upstairs and get it, bring it back. But next time I'm going to show. So I have a present, very special, that I bought at a live auction as well from the vintage button. No, I don't remember. Sarah, traveling button. But I bought something special for Jeannie and and I was going to bring it down here and I forgot. But as always, you guys, don't forget to take time to just be. And you make my day every single day. Make sure, oh, Meg. Well, rewatch the replay. And if there's something that you see that didn't sell, or things that you want to see in the next sale, let me know. I'm planning on, unless you guys tell me different, like, would you want me to do just Christmas? Do you want me to do Christmas ephemera, Christmas anything? I do have some things that I'm working on from a craft perspective that I could just do all Christmas. I can still do the little golden books, or I can save those for another time. But your feedback is important and I appreciate it very much. And I would rather have spent the time doing something that all of you want to see than something that I just think is what you want to see. So please reach out. Jeannie, I love you from the bottom of my heart. You know what? I'll tell you what, because I don't know if Carol is still here, but Dale, I was hoping that I would get interest that other fellow YouTubers like myself would want to do sales, and I will host, and we can do them together. So if you're interested, we can make a plan to do that. And I think that would be more fun, more entertaining, because I am not that funny. But it also just builds camaraderie. So I think that would be a cool thing. So Carol, Dale, Lori, if you're still out there, Meg, if you're out there, I am happy to do that, and I will host. And I'm getting comfortable, so we can do it. And I really thank all of you for all your support, for following me, for giving me shouts out and all of that good stuff. I'm going to call it a night, because now the family is all calling me. It's like past 6 o'clock. So therefore I probably need to be off the phone. So everyone, take care. Have a safe rest of the week. I look forward to talking to you. If any of you are serious about wanting to do a live sale, I promise I will take care of you, and we can do it. It's a safe place, and we will work through it. And, I couldn't have done it without Jeannie, so I'm here for you guys too. So thank you again, Jeannie. Carol, all of you who purchased, do not forget to send me that email. I know even Carol, you don't need to, because I'm just keeping yours until I see you. But just on the safe side, send me that email. Make sure that it has your real name, your YouTube name, your PayPal email. Even if you don't have PayPal, whatever email you want it to go to, if it's not PayPal, you can just sign out as a guest, and your correct shipping address with your zip code. So, with that, everyone, have a fantastic night, and right back at you. We'll do it, Dale. Blessing and hugs to all of you as well. Cheers.